children. Today we'll do chapter 3 of your literature reader, that is Jamaican Fragment. In this chapter, Jamaican Fragment, the author A.L. Hendricks says how prejudice can mislead a person's opinion. This incident happened in the author's life and he depicted it very nicely. Every day, the narrator used to walk half a mile from his home to the tramcar lines in the morning and in the evening. The walk is pleasant to him because of the red and green roofed bungalows, green lawns, and gardens on the either side, and it also gives him good exercise. One morning, the narrator noticed in a house that there were two little boys playing in the garden. One boy was black and the other was white. The narrator observed the children carefully. The black boy was around 5 years old and the white boy a little younger, maybe around 4 years old. The white boy was shouting and commanding at the black boy. Whatever the white boy's orders were, the black boy was taking and doing it. The narrator was also a Jamaican black man. He was puzzled within himself. Hundreds of questions came to his mind. The children were very small. Really, they were infants. And at this small age, how could they discriminate? Who were they? Was the black boy a servant's son? Who was he? But they wore the same kind of dress. Were they neighbors? Were they playmates? Whoever they might be. Were we as a race really inferior? That even in our infancy, we realized our deficiencies and accepted a position as the white man's servant. The author went on asking these questions to himself for the whole day. His faith in his people was shaken. He didn't find the boys in the afternoon. Again, he thought deeply. The next morning, he found the boys and observed them. To his surprise, the dark boy was commanding the white boy, and the white boy did everything what the dark boy told him. The narrator understood that it was an innocent game. He remembered what he had played in his childhood. A white man was standing by the gate of that house. The narrator recalled what he had thought the previous day and night. The thought came to his mind that the black race is superior to the white. How silly the grown-ups are to interpret a child's action. He thought he would go and clarify and drive away all the doubts from the white man's mind. The narrator said to the white man that this is an innocent little game that the children were playing. He was surprised to hear the outburst of the narrator. And he said that the two boys were brothers and his children, and introduced a brown woman as his wife. The narrator smiled and laughed within him. The narrator smiled. His spirit smiled within him. This is Jamaica, he said in his heart. This is my country, my people. He looked at the white man and they both smiled. Children, this is a very interesting story. It touches your heart. Children, your teachers will explain this chapter in detail in your Zoom meetings. Till then, you read the chapter and try to understand. Okay then, bye children. Have a nice day.